But he's not here. I couldn't hear that.
Oh.
Yeah. QB, what are you doing as you approach the pillar?
She's like fascinated by the pillar, so she's like poking at it. And as you get closer to it, do you feel more tingles?
Remo, you begin to feel tingly as you walk into the room.
Ooh, I don't like being in here.
Wait,
Tingles are gone.
Yeah, it's much better out here. Hey, I found a note.
How are you poking the pedestal?
With my index finger.
Where? Where are you poking?
Oh, I don't know what it looks like. Maybe like the side of it.
You're like poking like the side of the pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so just so you know, the pedestal is actually smaller than you. So you can poke if you have to lean down, poke the sides. You can. You're able to touch the top. You're able to touch the base. So you're touching the side, correct? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I'll like squat down and like touch the side of it.
Nothing happens as you poke.
Does it feel good or bad or not either?
It doesn't seem to affect the tingleness within.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody know how to read? I don't know what this is. Does anyone know how to read?
I can read.
I think several people can read.
Try. Let's take a look. Come on,
All right.
gang. We all peer.
So, seeking the document as you look at it, it appears to be in a language unknown to the two of you.
Rats.
She might
What
have
language is it?
Oh, you can't
comprehend
read this?
language.
You made a big stink about, oh, everybody can read, but
QB, you said you were casting comprehend language. Is that okay?
Okay.
No, is that okay? Is that what you're doing?
Yes, please.
Okay, comprehend language. Okay. You'll watch as arcane energies surge into QB's eyes, and then QB, as you look at the parchment of strange characters you could not identify, you begin to see them translate before your eyes into a more of a common tongue. With comprehend languages, I can tell you that the language on this document appears to be ancient and old, nothing recognized by the current day's language codex. So whatever this was, it appears to be of a long lost and forgotten language. The document details a sort of reservation of the ritual of memory removal. It explains how in a starry culture that one's memory is imperative, is precious, because as a starry falls, those attuned to the holy order of memory can be reborn again with their memory transferred into someone else through an ancient deity power. But this expresses, specifically in these chambers, that sometimes more heinous characters, those of vile or have done especially evil acts, their memories should not transfer over to other Astari who are reborn. And because of that, this area extracts one's memory when they have committed such a heinous crime and can either hold on to the memory, keep it captured, or snuff it out in its entirety, quite literally wiping one's identity now and forever.
Oh.
Do
Wow.
you relay that?
No.
Okay.
Oh. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
What's
I think
QB's
now 'cause
thinking
she's-
right now?
I think she doesn't like know how to explain it. I think that's why.
Hmm.
I think she's kind of not quite sure. Like maybe she'll process it for a bit, and then maybe she'll say like her own interpretation.
Please.
So maybe she'll say something like, I think if somebody does something bad, then they can forget it, and then they forget it. Yeah. She really doesn't know how to
Okay,
explain
but
it.
what does the note say?
That's what the note says.
That didn't
But-
explain anything.
I think here, this place, there's some kind of people, Astari, and if they have done some bad thing, they can remove memories, and then people can choose to remember or choose to make it go away.
Whoa.
So the elephant, the elephant in the room. Some of us here, not naming names, I'm no spring chicken, struggle with our memories. And you're implying there exists a process to remove one's memories if they've done something bad.
Yes.
Maybe we can put Howie's memories back in his head.
I have all my memories, Remo. I'm very astute, but
What did you
I'm
have for
actually
breakfast
referring to-
yesterday?
now let's not be silly. I don't remember breakfast, but that's besides the point. That's short term. That's different. Okay? You didn't see someone extracting my memories in the last 24 hours, did you?
I mean, I haven't been keeping that close of an eye.
Master Howie, I did not see such a thing. Also, what are
Exactly.
you all
There you
talking
go.
about these tingles?
We're tingling over here.
You don't feel it?
I don't like going in that room.
Brolvik looks around and says, no. Gopi?
Oh.
Well, you are a being of this dimension, right?
I am.
You're probably more inclined to the forces that be here.
How curious.
Indeed.
And no,
Is
I
this
don't
what's
feel any
causing it?
tingling either.
Is this the source? And I start kind of like rubbing the top of this.
Yeah, Rebo,
I
as
believe
as
so.
as you approach, the tingling just grows stronger and stronger to the pedestal, and then you just go, "Is this the source?" And as you rub it, you will, Remo, give me a wisdom saving.
Oh, that should be one of my good stats, but it's not.
Ooh. You do not go unconscious. However,
Okay.
you will watch as Remo's eyes just completely white out and just looks up as he's touching the top of the pedestal. And you'll just kind of see it like this sort of like quick like just like looks up into the sky. All right, one moment please.
What is happening?
One moment, please. Okay, let's do this.
If this place is about forgetting things, then maybe I can finally forget about this brute inside me.
So,
And then, as she says that,
well,
oh,
hold
sorry.
on.
Oh.
I'm doing. I just have to do a thing for Remo. So as Remo's holding out the top of the pedestal, and his eyes just sort of like look up. For a moment, Remo, you have a dream, almost as if you're dreaming of something,
Okay.
and you see something somewhat familiar in this room. Like this room itself, you see another sort of like masonry room, and you see, like, from your perspective, you're on the ground, and you're slowly dragging yourself to a double set of doors, and you look back to see your whole body completely covered and soaked in blood. And it feels very faint at first. Your vision becomes extremely blurry. And as you look up, you'll just hear a bunch of voices.
Our meal has arrived, sisters.
As you see these
Oh no.
three
What
haggish-looking women
Dude,
surround you,
Dude.
and you
No
begin,
rest.
and you just begin to see them tearing into your body, and then you just black out completely, hearing the laughs of these haggish women.
I could have one campaign without hags. I would be so happy.
I mean, it's time you finally learned your lesson, Greg.
I want to touch it now.
Don't.
The
Yeah,
your
me
vision
too.
your vision fades for a moment before you shake awakened again, this time surrounded by this gnarled forest, and you will watch as this angered blonde-haired man will just stab you straight in your freaking chest as your body falls. And you can't hear the voices, but it seems to be a big disagreement. It seems to be this heavy argument as you're laying down to the ground. Whoever the individual is, they wipe their blade and they walk away from you. And as your vision sort of fades a little bit, you hear the sound of magic, teleportation magic going off. And then you feel something warm within your chest. And the pain goes away. And with that, you'll watch as Remo's head just drops down, looking forward. And yeah, Remo, you can just remove your hand from there. But those are these visions that are flooding within your mind.
Remo kind of like drops to a knee and he's like, got a sweat going on. And he's just like, okay, nobody else touch that.
Why?
Brolvik rushes over to you, also gets on his knees. He instinctively like tries to put his hand on your back. Remo, are you all right? Are you hurt?
That was fucked.
What happened to you?
I saw visions. It was like people when moments before their death, but I could feel it. It was real. I don't know what it was, but nobody. That's magic, and I don't know what it is.
All right, perhaps we should leave this room. Brolvik just kind of like stands up a little bit, holding his hands out like, I don't understand any of this, but we should not be here.
But what if we didn't leave?
Can I
instead?
medicine check Remo to see if there's like anything
Yeah.
that
Please.
ailed him from
Oh,
that?
there it is. There's the medicine check.
Yeah.
So you can see a heightened panic. You can feel Remo's heartbeat, which is normally pretty fast because he's alive.
Because rabbits.
Yeah, but it's like extra going, just sweat going down his brow.
Right.
It looked like he just went through a panic attack.
Okay.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I'm
Hold
willing
on,
to
Remo.
agree with Remo.
I don't think what you saw was real. You're still standing here the whole time. We just watched
Look,
you.
I know it's not real. That room just gives me the shakes, man.
I will
Me
touch it
too.
next. I am unfit.
Yay, Olive!
Olive, I
Yay.
don't think anyone should be touching the strange pillar.
What if
That's
it helps me remember who I am? And QB too.
he just instinctively pulls out the tome and starts paging through and is like, maybe
He's gonna
it's
like
something.
slowly inch
Oh, he's
forward.
distracted completely. He's just
Book, like,
he's passing through the pages and just kind of looking.
Touch.
She's gonna reach out her
Olive,
like,
no!
index finger.
She's about to. Okay.
And Olive, as you touch, I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Okay.
You die instantaneously.
Yeah.
Evaporate.
Let's see here. Wisdom.
Was that the
12.
first person that touches it gets visions? The second person
Yeah.
disintegrates.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
great.
You will watch as Olive falls unconscious. Her body just slams down onto the ground.
Yeah, I feel like,
The visual
I feel like
of that is
maybe
so
we should have seen
funny.
this coming.
Olive, while you are unconscious, you just hear these, just what sounds to be like hundreds of voices yelling at you, screaming and tearing upon you until you witness it. You are there at what appears to be it seems almost like a ritualistic ceremony. and you are being held back by 2 guards as you're watching in what appears to be an ancient courtyard. And as these armed men, one, oh gosh, this has been a minute. One in particular kind of looks over at you with a smug upon his face. And he smiles over at you proudly, and he says, "You're constantly disappointing him. You realize that, right? He wants to do all of this, and he has shown you such benevolent mercy, and you turn him down every time. But don't worry, my dear Ven. Don't worry. Your father's going to teach you a very important lesson today." And you'll watch as he walks away with this sort of pompous attitude, as if he is better than everyone else because of his position of some authority. And you will see this tall man decorated in ornate armor, long blonde hair, walk up. And as he walks up forward, you'll see it. The gallows in the center of the courtyard, where it appears to be someone else, an executioner, pushing over this man, this panicked man, the bag over his face. You don't know who he is, but you feel he's close to you in some way. And you'll watch as the tall armored man, and you could actually see him decorated with this small crown, apparently in some sort of noble family. And you'll instinctively turn away, and you'll just hear this heavy voice that brings a chill down your spine. "Then, look. Make her look." And you'll feel someone like push your head over to the gallows, and you'll see this bagged man placed within like this, almost like this the guillotine rack. And just as it holds the man down and he struggles, you'll watch as the tall man with the ornate armor draw out this large bastard sword. And something about this sword just strikes not fear, but anger. Seething anger. As you watch the sword go down, decapitating him. And all you hear is the loud screams of a young woman echoing through the gallows. And that's when you realize they are your screams.
Oh, damn.
And then you'll just wake up as you are just there on the ground.
She's gonna like gasp and like cover her eyes, rub them, and look around.
Nobody else.
Oh,
Why are you
hold
getting
on.
closer to it? Nobody else touch it.
Wait.
All of it
Okay.
happened.
I'm
What
okay.
did you? Are you okay?
I saw a guard, and they were talking to me, saying that I was disappointing my father, and it felt real. And I saw a man who I felt like I loved him, but I don't know this man. But I had to watch him get executed, and I heard a scream cry out from my mouth, but it wasn't me.
Right.
But I felt like it was. It was
Re-
weird.
Remo, did you see the same thing as what Olive saw?
No. No, I didn't see any of that.
Did you know the
Odd.
people? Were they real?
I don't think I knew them like me, Olive, but it was like a dream where I wasn't myself and I knew them instinctively.
Brolvek, if you look over to him, has this shocked expression because at one end he felt like he was duped as he was checking the mail,
Right.
like maybe this is the ritual. But then as she falls down, you watch Rolvek has immediately begun paging through, and he's reading through the document. He just states, I don't understand this. Oliver, are you all right? Are you okay? Can you get up?
Yeah, I'll get up. Do I feel okay besides, like,
Oh,
obviously
you-
a bit traumatized?
I mean, the trauma has hit you pretty hard, but you just feel this. What I could describe as like having too many drinks in your 20s. You just have this heavy-weighted head, like your head is pounding as you're trying to get up.
Okay.
Oh, I don't feel very good.
See, that's why I said not to touch it.
But
Right.
but why is it showing us different things? That has to mean something, right?
Yeah, whatever it is, it's bad. I don't want to experience that again.
Wait, I have an idea though. Kopi, you said you didn't feel the tingle,
Yes?
and Brovek, no tingle.
No, Tingle, no.
And the tingle does increase in intensity the closer you get to the altar. Why don't you try touching it?
I was just about to say.
Yeah, Brolvik is like approaching as well.
I think you're right. I mean, you know, all of you have the tingles, but me and Brovik don't. So, you know, bad things seems to happen to you guys, but obviously something good will happen to me as she touches it.
Nice.
And interesting as you go to
Obviously.
like just before place your hand down, you'll see Brolvik's hand reach the pedestal first.
Oh.
You're playing that dating game, The Button.
And he
Oh my
looks,
god.
and he looks over at you, almost try to stop you from touching.
Oh.
And he'll say, Kopi, you've taken on so many ill will, so many curses. Me, I'm fine, please. You don't have to keep leaping into danger. You might not survive the next blight.
What? I'm sorry.
Dude, he's the biggest
like
simp for
becoming
Kopi.
Kopi's hero.
I think he loves Kopi.
I think
I'm
he's
in love with
trying,
Kopi.
Fuck.
he's
Oh,
trying to
fuck's
propose to her.
Obviously.
Like just before place your hand down, you'll see Brolvik's hand reach the pedestal first.
Oh.
You're playing that dating game, The Button.
And he
Oh my
looks,
god.
and he looks over at you, almost try to stop you from touching.
Oh.
And he'll say, Kopi, you've taken on so many ill will, so many curses. Me, I'm fine, please. You don't have to keep leaping into danger. You might not survive the next blight.
What? I'm sorry.
Dude, he's the biggest
like
simp for
becoming
Kopi.
Kopi's hero.
I think he loves Kopi.
I think
I'm
he's in love with
trying-
Kopi.
Fuck.
He's
Oh,
trying to
fuck's-
propose to her. He's going to see. I think he wants to marry her.
I am an
Brovek-
ordained minister.
Brolvik
Wait,
looks
I can
forward.
also do. I can do.
Brolvik looks over to you and
ceremony.
says,
Wait,
it's nothing
hold on.
like that.
Wait, no.
This is
No.
beautiful.
Kopi will give this look to him, and then she'll like stare at him, but then you'll start to see her face get slowly angry, and then she slaps his hand out of the way. He's like, get out of my way! And then she puts her hand on it. And then she puts her hand on top of the thing.
Try to do something self-sacrificing. This is a diplomacy fail if I've ever seen one. And he kind of brushes himself off. Then he looks over and says, well, hello. And then he like moves his hand in front. Anything traumatic happening in your head right now, Kopi? Kopi, you feel nothing but the cold of
I feel
the
nothing?
stone on the pedestal, yes.
Kopi will start to like shake her body, and then she'll be like,
See? I
and then
told
she'll
you.
just randomly,
Oh, look at the
and then she'll
tone.
just randomly stop, and then nothing. I don't feel anything. Let's go.
Brolvik gives you the dirtiest look, and he's like, yes, all right, very funny.
Well, hold on. We have a mystery here. We have something. We're connecting with something here.
Okay, hold on a second.
Why do we gotta connect with it?
I don't know.
The-
Maybe
the-
we can solve a mystery.
Yeah.
The tingly people have the problems, okay? The untingly people don't have problems. So why do you want to have problems?
Well, we don't know that there's
Answers.
problems. We know that we're getting information, Kobe.
Fair enough. Do what you want.
Kobe, you two have tingles?
Do you
I
need a booster?
A what?
A lift up to reach it.
It's quite low
He's
down.
saying that to Howie or to
It's
Cuban?
very low down, Kobe.
He could be saying it to either of you, honestly.
I know, but it'd be more comfortable if I give you a boosty.
It's 2 feet off the ground, Kobe.
Okay, I'm just asking, no big deal.
I don't
Below my
understand.
head height, Kobe.
Brovik is like rubbing the forehead of his forehead and says, "Clearly, this thing is cursed, and you would like to bestow its curse upon you."
Yeah, I'm with Brovik for once.
That's the
I know.
problem, he
Let's
says,
stop
pointing at
touching
Rebo.
There's curiosity.
Just
You're
trying
right
to be
there. Let's
helpful.
stop right
I
there.
say touch it. I can
I'm
heal
just saying,
you
I've
if you
died
go down.
twice in the past 5 minutes, and I'm
How
not
is-
touching it again.
How is Remo the voice of reason here?
Do it, Kobe.
I can
One
heal you if
second.
you drop. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it before they have a chance.
Okay.
Howie,
She
How
slaps
is a
her
man-
hand down on it.
All right, fine. Be traumatized.
Kibi, make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. I'm not good at that.
Oh, why are you surprised?
She
Wait,
dies.
fuck.
Flash of genius.
I add 5 to the roll.
Oh,
Nice.
cool. Well,
Nice.
anyways, so she falls unconscious.
Eureka. Wait, no.
No. No, wait.
No, that didn't. At least she didn't smash her head on the floor. That's good.
Oh boy. Okay, give me 1 second. I have to do a thing. All right. Well. Yes.
When I was like yelling, was it like super echoey?
It was
Sort
better
of
than,
more
than
cutty out too.
the wireless mount. It's a little. You get a little cutty
Okay.
out, but that's just because you're getting excited, and that's fine.
Okay. Well,
You good, man? You good?
If you turn crisp noise suppression off and stuff.
well,
then you won't
no,
cut
I'm
out
I'm
as
trying to fix it so that I don't get cut out.
No, I
Yeah.
understand.
So I should be less loud then.
You're good.
See, it's
There's-
really
there's
hard to
quiet
do
yells where you're
Kopi's
like,
voice.
Ah, yeah. I'm mad.
It's really hard to do Kopi's voice without like kind of like semi yelling because she's just like a loud person.
Oh yeah.
well. Yeah.
Shoot. Give me 1 second. I think I want to do something. Sure.
He's a man of science. He wants to try things. So I feel like this is fine.
It's
Yeah.
not fine. You've panicked poor Rebo over there. And how is any of you not worried about what's happening here?
They're all sick in the head.
Curiosity outweighs our worry.
Curios, etc.
Curious, etc. Everyone's just like,
It's
yeah.
all in our branding, okay? You'll understand, Brovik.
No, I've seen it far too often. I must respect one's branding. Let me. I apologize. I just want to do one more thing. Sure, let's see what that is. Let's see if this is. Mother. Oh, whoops, my bad. Sorry, gang. Yes, this one.
Do I have time to go pee while you're doing this?
You could go pee.
Okay,
I
I'll
mean,
be back.
I'm actually about to do a thing now, but if you need a break, you can do
Oh,
that.
no. It's okay. I'll just stay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go.
No, you go to the bathroom. We can take a
Roll
small
a
break.
constitution check, Alex.
Let's. You guys want to take a small
See
bathroom
if you
break?
piss your pants.
Hold on. Wait, no. This roll will determine if I can go to the bathroom or not. Here
That
we
is-
go.
That is a
If I
fiend.
get
Go on.
if I get a 20, then I can go to the bathroom.
What the
Oh my
fuck?
god.
So close.
I say, you need to say it right now. Go.
Okay, so oh wait, I'm going. You're not going to the bathroom.
I'm not going to bed.
Okay, all right. Here. Okay, we'll just go on then. Okay, so
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Music.
Ooh. You don't hear it from me.
Yeah, no, you're good. You'll watch.
Okay.
So, QB, as your hand is placed on it, you black out immediately, and then you somehow find yourself in a location that is colder and darker than the location that you were at before. Even the shadow veil itself, as you're walking around, and you'll see a sort of light fear, like, kind of approach you a little bit before a hand will be placed upon your shoulder, and you'll turn around to see what appears to be this really old, gruff captain. And he looks over at you and he just goes, Luna, you're doing okay, right? And you just kind of like, you hear like you're saying something, like you feel yourself saying something, and then nod, but you don't hear a voice. And the gruff captain kind of like nods a little bit, and he just goes, "Seems this warlord is over here. Let's finish this." You'll feel yourself sort of black out a little bit as you will feel an area even more colder. This seems to be as if some time has passed. And you're gathered around what appears to be folks that are like it almost feels like they're close to you. They're kin. They're family to you. But none of them seem to be in any relation. You of course would see halfling, what appears to be two of these like gruff captains, and what appears to be a small boy, and they're all just sobbing and crying, and you're just kind of like looking over. You also see what appears to be another almost albino gentleman with this white hair pulled back, and everyone's just kind of hugging each other. I mean, you're not certain why, but it feels almost as if they're trying to say goodbye. And as you gather and walk around, you'll walk over to a younger gentleman, appears to be a sailor of some sort, bandana hugging back his blonde hair. And once again, you're saying something to him. He shakes his head and holds it to you and just says, "Then I'm going with you." You continue to say something. You appear to be in almost like a rush speech, and he goes, "No, I made my decision. Wherever you go, I will go too." And then you both just kind of give a hug before you walk over to the older captain. You'll see his tears are sobbing. And he says, I'm sorry, Luna. I just need to find a way. Find a way to get me soul back. And then you'll see the other captain sort of like looking around and turning over to you. And that captain, it just goes, I'll find a way, Leighton. Don't you worry. And then once again, everyone's just gathered around hugging, and it just feels like everyone's just saying your goodbyes until you look at the obsidian plated door before you. And then the time seems to flash a little bit. You leave behind the young man, the young boy who's crying, and the older captain, as he just as they watch as you guys depart beyond these double doors, as a bright light overtakes you. You feel as if for that moment your body is departing, leaving to the other side. You feel as if that this may be the end of whoever this person's story is. But then time will pass on. You'll walk through the double doors once again with everyone. But this time, one of the captains that walked with you, you know him as Leighton, looks very different than he did before. You'll see his pirated robes decorated this dark black. His eyes appear to be gone. His body seems to be a wispier form of itself. And he'll look over to you and say,
"With this training complete, I have made it. I have built a spirit discarded from my own. Luna, I need you to wait here. It's time to bring our family back together. It's time for us all to go home."
You'll see him hold the spiritual energy, and he looks over at you with this sort of faint smile on this ghostly presence, and say,
"I'll save him, Armstrong. And I'll bring Alis here as well. Armstrong's time has long passed. He needs to be brought here. And a young Alis, not so young anymore. His time is coming. And my first duty as a god of death is to ferry my family home."
and he'll turn away from you, and you'll see him depart on the other way, apparently going into a journey of the living. And then you'll awaken at that point.
Brett!
Oh,
Brett.
I'm crying. Oh man. I guess
So so can I say that QB is awakened with tears going down her cheeks?
yeah. Yeah, she's kind of like, crying to herself like,
oh.
Ruby, are you okay?
I I
Do you need
My-
a hug?
yes.
Maybe
What-
do it
what
a
did
little
you
bit away
say?
from the pedestal.
Did you
I
get,
bump into a
did you
pedestal.
Did you get beheaded? Or like stabbed?
I'll give her a
Or-
really big hug.
Or eaten alive? No? Just me?
No, I don't know how to explain. She's having a hard time like gathering her thoughts. There's people that were very close to me, and I knew them, and I had to say goodbye. I never thought I'd see them again, but they told me they were bringing us back together again, and somebody I had to leave behind. I'm sorry, it's really hard to explain.
That's okay.
I think I get it.
I got eaten alive.
Fucking
That's
hold
crazy.
me.
Rita, what about you right now? It's about QB. Shut up.
Person felt like a father to me, and
Oh.
and my other kind of like father, like I guess he said that he is going to bring him back now, and I felt happy and also very sad because it meant it. Maybe this does not make sense, but it meant in a way that it was the end of things, but maybe that we would all be together again. Feels very missing, if you know what I mean.
Right. And it felt like you were that person, that you were experiencing those things.
Yes.
Oh.
I got stabbed in the chest by a knife.
Jesus.
Sometimes, Remo, emotional damage is far greater than physical damage.
I felt it.
Yes,
It
but
Remo, you
twisted
get
the blade.
punched and
we've all
stabbed all
stubbed
the
our toe,
time.
Remo.
You know, it's not anything different for you.
I think Kopi's crying too. It's okay, Kopi.
Howie, do you still
Wait,
feel
what?
tingly?
Why am I crying?
It's
It's
because your
okay.
daughter is crying.
Kirby, come here.
Oh.
He hugs Kopi. Is crying.
How sweet.
So, and then she'll like, as she's like hugging her, she'll like kind of like look at her, and then she said, "So, between and those other people, who's better?"
Classic.
I can still feel
She
the
just
biting.
laughs.
Kobe nervously
"Oh,
looks around. Kobe nervously looks around and then says, "She's not answering. This is not good, guys."
Sometimes I feel like not answering is all the answer you need, Kopi.
Kibi looks up and says, well, it's different because those people felt like maybe like a father, and you feel like either a big sister or a mother, and so it's different, but it's both very good and both
Wait a
very
second.
important.
Did I have a husband? She starts questioning herself.
Oh my god.
Confused.
You remember?
Nobody
Brolvek,
remembers anything around here.
Brolvek,
Ridiculous.
Brolvek mutters something under his breath.
Oh.
Wait a second. No! So it is true. Oh,
Now,
God.
man,
Roll a
playing
present. You can
in
roll a
96.
perception check to try and hear what he said.
Oh my god, I want to try.
Oh, God. Wait, I'm gonna...
Yeah, you roll it.
Percent.
Oh, yes. Let it be. Let it be.
Wait, as
You
as...
hear, you
Oh,
hear.
God.
Yeah. No, you got a 24. You got a crit. You hear just as clear as day. You'd hear. I'd feel sorry for him.
Oh. Oh.
Wait, okay, hold on. I need to stop laughing so I can be serious.
Compose yourself for anger.
Okay, now, QB will become silent, and she'll have this most blank face. She will slowly stand up, and she slowly like kind of like pushes QB away, and then she
He doesn't even see you.
slowly
He's
starts
paging through the
looking at
codex.
him.
He says that under his breath while he's paging through this tome, and he's not looking
then-
at you whatsoever.
And then she starts slowly walking towards you. What? At every step she takes, she says, "What did you say?"
He closes the tome and looks up over at you.
Oh, I heard
Kibi also follows behind and says and copies her and goes, what did you say?
You'll see Brolvek kind of look down over at Cupia and look up at Kopi, and you'll see that his face kind of like perches a little bit, like his lips suck in, almost to be like, uh-oh. And he stares over at you and he says, what? Oh, that? Oh, I see how that could have been offensive. What I was trying to say was, you're so independent. I just couldn't imagine you with someone chaining you down or something. Some independence. You're strong. Look at you. You don't need anyone. Is it getting hot in here? I believe I'm feeling
Howie,
the
touch the
tingles.
thing.
And he's just kind of like begins moving.
Wait,
out.
before he moves, she slaps him across the face.
Oh my god.
He drops the book immediately. He touches his cheek. And he just leans down, and as he picks up the tome, the dust himself, he's like, yep, I've deserved that. And then he just kind of puts the tome underneath. He looks at everyone. You see the red hand mark across his face, and he just goes, excuse me. And then he just walks out.
Watch your tongue, you stink! As she yells across to him.
Two for two. Diplomacy is a messy art. And he just walks by Remo. This has not been my day.
I can still feel her biting.
What?
Howie, touch it.
Remo just 1,000-yard stairs like through Brovek.
Bolvek's looking down at Remo and he goes, what? Can feel who biting?
Remo just kind of keeps staring through Brovek.
Friends, I believe Remo's broken.
What about you, Tontu? Do you want to try the old little thingy, my bobby?
No!
Holy fuck.
Was that you,
Sounds
Brett, or was
just
it
like
Alex?
him.
Not today, at least. Maybe, like...
Brett, don't worry. I was gonna say no.
time later.
It's okay. I was gonna say no. I was gonna go. Scary. I'm gonna go with Remo now.
Oh, that's better than me. No! Maybe, like, in a few minutes or something? No?
Maybe like.
You've been awfully quiet today. What's wrong with
I feel
you?
really scared all the time.
I don't want to talk about it.
I've got a wooden mask.
I've got enough trauma.
I can't tell who's who.
I've had a
because
bad
there's so
few
many
weeks.
costumes.
Little mask made out of
Nothing good has happened. I don't...
Howie's so dead.
Okay, now that's not cool, man. That's too far. Howie starts gesturing
said
at
that?
Olive
Which one
with
of you
his
said
hand. He
that?
keeps like striking his
Who
hand
said
forward, and then he
that? That's
accidentally
so
hits the
weird.
pedestal.
Where did that come from?
Wait, who said?
Wait, you know what? You guys keep doing like sad stuff. Like you keep like role playing him as sad.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta give him a little bit more spunk and positivity.
All right,
It's
bitches.
so dead!
It's time for
Yay!
I like running.
Dad's a mask.
I want to go to Barnes and Noble and take the shit.
I'm even faster than
Wait!
My dad's always with me, see? Holds up the mask.
Yeah.
Is that better?
All right,
How'd we do?
Brett. Howie's gonna slam his hand down on the altar.
What are you doing? Brovek screams as your
do
hand.
it. Fucking
Artie,
full throttle, go.
Catch me if I fall.
Wisdom save, please.
On it.
Mr. Howie's dying in his sleep.
He's not waking up from this knockout. Yeah, he's done.
Nice.
Yep, falls
And
unconscious.
he never woke up. It's dangerous for him.
He falls like a vampire falling into a crypt.
Dude, what is with everyone getting like low wisdom saves?
Yeah.
We're all not wise. Well, I'm wise. I stood
I'm
my ground.
wise. Oh, I'm not that wise.
I stay conscious.
I'm wise, JK.
I'm 14.
JK,
I don't know about
actually
the rest
dumb.
of you, but I'm pretty fucking wise.
All right.
So he dropped to the floor as well. You know, I should have given him some, a boosties so he wouldn't have hit his head so hard on the floor.
To Alex, it is 2 feet high.
No, I know.
Stop
Okay.
it.
That makes
Stop
it even
She's
funnier.
overreacting, as usual.
She's in mom mode.
Okay, all right. You will awaken finding yourself stuck. Like your feet are in this strange goop. And then you realize your feet are kind of like trying to march through this thick and heavy mud. And as you're like moving around, you're hearing some conversation happen. And then you'll hear this loud and boisterous voice. And you'll just...
I am a bit famished. Perhaps one bite will do me.
And then you look up to this large and grotesque, bloated, what appears to be a goblin,
Oh my
beats
god.
and over.
Yes.
And as he holds this, what appears to be this small wrap, he
Yes.
looks
Yes,
over at the
dude.
wrap and looks straight,
Rat.
and he
Yes,
just
rat.
and he just says,
It's been ages since I've had a rat wrap. This will do nicely.
and then in one fell swoop, the obese goblin just swallows down this wrap whole, and with one bite, you'll just see him just pat his bloated belly. And then he says,
This wrap is not agreeing with me. Wait. What?
and you'll watch as his stomach bursts open and his body twists in half as the mauled corpse of what appears to be another large goblin with a somehow bigger belly tears through this large grotesque goblin. And you don't hear a voice, but it feels like you said neat.
Yeah.
Not the word neat.
Yeah.
Aw, I miss
Yeah.
Waddle.
That's
And
why
then
I
you'll-
remember that.
And then you'll walk up and you'll wake up.
Oh my god.
Did you get stabbed?
I don't want to talk about it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, did something terrible happen to you? Wow, what a shocker!
I don't want to talk about it.
Did you say hairable? Is that a rabbit pun?
I've been slapped on the face!
Making fun of me?
Well,
Wait, come back. Do you want me to give you boosties while you're feeling like shit?
Don't touch me.
boosties while you're feeling.
All right, are we
I'll
all
never-
done touching it?
I'll-
I don't
I'll
wanna-
never eat a rodent again.
Oh.
God. Oh,
Never
shit,
again.
dude.
Yes! Oh,
What's that you said?
Olive gets a really smug look on her face.
Nothing.
Olive Smug, please, fan
I don't want to
artist.
talk about
I'd
it.
like an Olive Smug emote, fan artist. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Olive Anya, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
You'll watch as Brolvik just kind of like walks out of the room and it's just like, are we done touching the suspicious pedestal in the center of the room?
Well, I for one learned so much about everyone, and yet so little.
I want a sappy family reunion.
Oh my
And I
god,
slap it again.
dude.
No, I'm kidding.
No.
Yeah, again.
Again, one more
Again,
time.
again.
Around.
Disneyland, let's ride it again.
Yay, we got fast pass.
Yeah, let's go.
Is
As-
this a staircase going up over here? Is this all one room sealed?
What are you talking about? What?
Up here.
No, it's a spiral staircase, but it's collapsed in. There's no
Okay.
else
So
you
it's
go.
like a dead end. of the
However,
list of
you
options.
hear off to the south the sounds of heavy stones grinding open. Something appears to have opened up.
Maybe that was the door that we couldn't open.
No, I don't know.
No.
No, I tried to open those. They're locked tight.
I think we should probably check. Yeah, I did hear
I mean,
stone
I
moving.
guess if we have to.
I think we probably should.
Climb up this wall. Do I need to make any checks?
No, you guys can scale it pretty easily. And you
I'm
will
athletic.
see this door
Wait, I have
over here is
bargaining
now
power.
opening.
I have 2 characters that I can roleplay as.
You have vote now,
With
yeah.
Howie, whatever he says. Thank you, Tonto. Yes.
That's weird.
And
You're
you
a good
walk,
lad.
and as you watch the door open before you, you will see entry has been granted into the shrine.
I didn't do that.
Well, no, it wasn't you, but maybe it was all of us.
Olive.
Explain how.
us?
No, all of us.
For those that are staring at the door, you will see for the briefest moment this large serpent head slither down as if to peer within the door,
gosh.
and then just move right back up to the ceiling. And then you just hear this as his body just sort of shuffles away deeper into the temple.
Is there another way?
What did you
this
see
way.
up north, Remo?
Oh, no, it was just a dead end.
Damn it, I don't think there's another way then.
And with that, that's where we will end today's session of Curious Curios.
Oh.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Ending a little earlier today because we found
Hell
one
yeah.
player, and
No worries.
one of our players may have to leave a little early as well. So, let me sit down.
That's
Yeah.
not standing, man.
The last thing
Yeah.
Tontu said was, canonically, my name is Bertrand.
I
And
love
that's canon.
Bertrand!
Whoa,
Write that
Bertrand,
down
it's so
on the
nice
wiki.
to finally
just
meet the
remembered.
real you.
Yay, Bertrand! Yay!
Yeah, I thought Tontu was a made-up name.
I made it up! I found the bravery to reveal my real name. It's Bertrand. Oh, God. God damn it. Good session, everyone. Good session.
Good
Sadly, we will be off next Tuesday, but we will be returning the following Tuesday.
Well, see you
I feel
next,
like our
next
campaign's
Tuesday.
cursed.
Yes. I've
Cursed
decided.
Curios.
We're
Sure.
This is cursed.
Can we enter the
Curios.
dark arc of Cursed Curios now?
Yeah.
I think you've always been in the dark art. of
True.
Cursed
I mean, even
Curios.
branding wise, we just need to adjust.
Yeah. How'd you guys like your trip down memory lane?
Good.
It was
It was
great. Good job,
good.
Brett. You handled that very well.
Yeah.
Thank
It's a
you.
lot to like recall.
Thank
I
you.
was legit crying. I
Oh.
was just talking with Masse
Yeah.
like last week about how we weren't over that last episode of Misdemeanor.
Yes.
So I was like, what?
It's good timing.
It's terrific timing. I haven't told you the epilogue of Misdemeanors, how it all ended. I'll tell you, it ruined Masse's day.
Ruined.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
so, right in the fields department. So if
Oh.
you'd like to take a emotional day off at one point, you let me know, and I'll let you know.
Oh my
the
gosh.
activity.
You would like to get
Hey.
emotionally destroyed.
Yeah.
When I have a break
Um,
from beta testing all my tear jerking games that are coming.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
get
yeah.
tears.
If you want to take a tear break
You're
up
swimming
from
in
your regular
tears.
tear job. Yeah.
So I believe there is no bingo today, just because HB was a little under the weather, which is totally
Oh,
fine.
feel
We wish
better.
HB well.
Feel bad.
HB is also
get a bingo
Or
for
to
free.
watch, Bertrand wants you to feel better.
Nice, dude. You nailed it.
epic, man. That's real.
This is why Sam came to me.
That's real, Pog. Yay, Birdshoot! Yay!
That's canon.
Yeah, he said that. Ba, ba, ba. It's, I believe.
Hey, question about the fan art.
Yes.
So, I can't really like look at the stream because of my internet situation currently.
Tell
So
you what.
can you? Well,
No.
no. Are you gonna go for, like from the top bottom? Because I'll look at it through the Discord while you do it. Like,
because you're having trouble seeing it. We're missing Sam, and
well,
someone
I
might
wanna
have to
s-
leave it
I
any
wanna see
minute.
fan
I
art.
know you
Oh.
want to see fan art. What I'm saying is maybe it'd be better if we move it to the next fan art so we can all watch it together and not have to worry about
Yeah, that's fair.
figuring it
Oh,
all
I mean,
out.
if you're down with that, I mean,
I'm down with that.
doesn't
I'm
matter.
fine, and I think the
Yeah.
fan artist would appreciate everyone being available to watch what they've done as well. So
Okay, so that just gives all you guys a reason to come back for the next session.
Well, hold on. No, not. But that's 2 weeks from now. Reminder.
I know.
The
I
next
know.
session, whenever that is.
Whenever
It-
that is.
Well, everyone's like moving and stuff like that. It's
Yeah,
been
dude.
it's been a really rough quarter for a lot of people. But we're making do, and as long as you guys are
Yeah.
cool with the occasional missed episode, I'm cool with it as well. And I know chat. Well, they'll be fine. They'll get over it. So
I'm currently in my washroom. Yes.
Chat's strong, aren't you, chat? All right, so our next Curious Curio session will be March 21st. Sound good?
Woohoo!
Cool.
Sounds good.
I'll see you there.
Yay.
All right, thanks,
Okey-doke.
guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
Have a
Bye.
good week. Bye-bye.
I also want to let you know today's stream is sponsored by our very own Kickstarter, which is quickly approaching, I believe, 700 followers, which is huge. Big news. We are starting our first Kickstarter April 11th for our first ever published TTRPG book all about fishing. The book is called Why Slay Dragons When You Could Be Fishing. It gives you the tool sets necessary to implement fishing into your world, whether you're looking for a full campaign experience, the occasional one-off, or just a simple downtime activity. We give you a wide array of tool sets, all the way from simplified rules to fully detailed for whatever may work for your table. We want to be as modular as possible in bringing the world of fishing. We do have a fishing one-off over on our YouTube channel if you'd like to see it live in action. Those that are subscribed to our mailing list today just got access to our 30-page sample PDF to see what exactly we are making, and we will be resending that out.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, this is
Say
where
hi.
this,
I know exactly what he
or
does.
This is
He
where
just
you like
doesn't
turn
say
to the
yo.
audience and you go, "I'm now going to enter the like cage with the animals. Let's see what's
habitat.
going on in there." Then unmute.
Definitely
There-
feel like a caged animal.
There are times, not with this group, mind you, not with this group, but there are